Hey everybody, it's meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you 5:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time here in the Northern Plains. A tornado warning does continue along that Highway 83 corridor as we look up to the north. That's the active tornado warning. Flood warnings aplenty, including flash flood warnings, and aerial flood warnings. The tornado reports aplenty from the Missouri River Valley and in South Dakota near Beaubridge straight up into the Sheridan County area, with tornadoes reported on the ground in McLean County most recently, as storm chasers continue to track these storms across. We do have showers and thunderstorms in the Cheyenne River Valley there for Carrington, Jamestown, and the James River Valley. There is a risk of severe storms tonight where you see these red boxes here. That is a tornado watch that is in place for Valley City, Jamestown, Devil's Lake. Also for you folks in the McLean County area, all the way south towards the South Dakota border there. That's where the tornado watch is in effect at this time. We do have a few thunderstorms trying to push their way into the FM area. Let's get to it. Let's go straight to the tornado warned storms for now and show you what's going on with regards to them at this time. Now I'm going to zip back to the radar that shows the velocity. You can see the reds next to the greens right there as we look at the Karlsruhe area off to the east of the Minot area. So it's getting ready or fixing to cross the Highway 2 corridor not far from Granville. Let's take a look at some camera details with regards to this storm, but let's also take a look at the regional picture with regards to the thunderstorms right now. So a tornado warning is in effect for the Drake area. The majority of that storm has crossed off up in toward the Karlsruhe area at this time. Let me switch over to the Deering radar. We'll get a much closer look at this storm. And here we go. A new tornado warning for the Drake area. A tornado warning here in the Butte area for this particular storm, all moving north at a clip of about 25 to 35 miles per hour. 21 mile per hour motion for this storm right there. There is a hook shape right here where the arrow is heading right towards Butte, just off to the east of Benedict, and the Highway 53 corridor will be in the track of that particular tornado warning. This tornado warning on this side in effect until 6 o'clock or the next 10 minutes, but most of the thunder shower or thunderstorm activity has exited to the north of this. Here is the area where we have the rotating part of that thunderstorm, and that's moving in towards Karlsruhe. Another pretty beefy looking storm just off to the east of the Deering radar site here, just off to the west of town or moving up to the north towards Upham. No warning on that. In the FM area, we have some storms fixing to push through the FM area on the south side, now moving north-northwest, north-northeast rather, at a clip of about 25 miles per hour to 40 miles per hour rather, moving north-northeast into, notice, one thunderstorm cell west of town, one moving right into the Horace area, and one here in, south of Barnesville that's making its way north. So three separate clusters. Horace on out towards Comstock and the Oxbow area. That cell is moving to the north-northeast, so that has the best chance at impacting parts of southern Moorhead, as well as maybe near Sabin and Frontier on the south side of the FM area. Out to the west of town here, we do have a strong thunderstorm cell here, but not quite as strong as this one with the blues in it. Some small hail, upwards of 3/4 of an inch in diameter possible there. Ryland, does it look like Fargo Moorhead will get anything? We're speaking to that right now. West Fargo, a good chance of some very wet showers moving north of town, particularly on the west side of the town. And then moving into Horace right now, that will push into the I-29 and I-94 corridors of Fargo here shortly. This tiny little pimple of a cell here. This one likely will scrape Frontier, move down into South Fargo here, and move into South Moorhead towards Dilworth as we go through the upcoming half hour or so. With the movement of this storm being at about 40 miles per hour, we'll time this out for you. Not all areas are going to get thunderstorm activity just by the way these things seem to work, but let's see if I could zip this up to closer to 40 miles per hour. Essentially, you can saw 5 minutes off these times so that by the time we get to 5:50, we're expecting a 5:55 rather, Frontier having a chance at some storms. Fargo Moorhead probably 6:10 to 6:15 for the arrival of storms, in Dilworth on towards 6:15 to 6:20 as a storm moves off to the north and to the east. So that's a look at the Red River Valley. A couple of strong storms moving out of the box that you see here in blue in Carrington, pushing up toward New Rockford. As far as those go, there is a stronger cell near New Rockford and just moving out of the Grace City area. Another strong cell in northwestern parts of Stutsman County over Woodworth and points east of there. Are those storms rotating? Let's get to the Bismarck radar for the details on those storms storms as well. They are in the tornado watch here, so I'll do a little due diligence to take a peek at what's going on with these storms. And as we look into New Rockford right now and in the Carrington area, we're seeing some greens next to some reds, so there is some shear in these storms out here. And this is motion towards Bismarck. There's motion away, so it's broad rotation of the storm cell that's flirting with the New Rockford to Carrington area, moving north. Those storms moving north at a clip of about 37 miles per hour, so moving in the general direction of you folks in New Rockford. We have a pretty stout line of storms here that are being picked up by the Bismarck Doppler radar. South of Dawson, south of Tappan, and this one's showing some spin on the south side of the storm that's moving into the general direction of you folks in Dawson. The National Weather Service has a statement saying half-inch hail, 40-mile-per-hour gusts possible from those storms as they work their way through, but still showing some evidence of some spin in there. Flash flood warnings from the South Dakota border into the areas just south of Bismarck, Mandan, in southern Morton County, Cannonball, all the way up to the 1804 corridor there along the Missouri River Valley. Numerous tornado reports today in Burleigh County, and we continue with those two tornado-producing cells working their way in the general direction of Minot and the Highway 2 corridor right now, with the most recent tornado report coming 8 miles north of Mercer. Storm Chaser reported a tornado and radar confirmed with some debris. Ethan, thank you very much. I hope all of you stay safe. Let me see if I've got any more. Hey, Arlene, good to have you on. Brenda, thanks for watching. Weird weather for tornadoes. You know what? Not necessarily. The latest tornado ever recorded in the state of North Dakota for latest in the season, not daytime hours, but latest in the season, November 1st. So our season begins as we head into March, and November is the latest that we could see them. So not unusual, not out of the question, particularly with all the heat and humidity that blasted up into the region for today. That is a quick update. Again, if you're in the Minot zone, here we have active tornado-warned storms that have been producing tornadoes all the way since they exited the state of South Dakota. Fargo, Moorhead starting to see a few scattered showers and storms pushing into the area. As far as the risks go, a few gusts of wind, isolated areas picking up some small hail, and by small, I mean less than 3/4 of an inch in diameter the way things are looking. New hail report of 1 inch in diameter at 450, and that was from the Balfour area. So that's what's going on right now. If storms approach your area, make sure you keep in mind hutchesweather.com. It is a great place to upload your photos and videos. Let me share with you one of them, one such video showing the details of what's making its way into the region. Now, when you do get to hutchesweather.com, all you have to do on the site is you can scroll up to the top of the page here where it says weather and pics. Click on that and just look at what's going on in Bismarck, Mandan today. After the storms move through, this is the expressway. There's Idy. And I got to tell you what, we do have flooded streets in Bismarck. Play the video. Thank you, Leah Delaney, so much for sharing this. And again, you have to drive really slow for this stuff, but actually the saying is turn around, don't drown, because your car can become stalled if its intake into the motor sucks in that water. So take a look at this stalled vehicle there. You get some water in your motor and you're done, folks, and it could ruin your car. Do not try to drive through that stuff as you're going through the cities out there. Turn around, don't drown is the way we say it. And we do have a lot of other photos that are coming in across the region, so thank you very much for sharing those. And let me see if I think I did get another one here. I just got to double check here as I open the file and double check for details on that. So pardon me while I do that, and sorry for my eyeballs going off in different directions here. Let's see if I got another one coming in. Okay, that's it. So that's what we got going on right now. Those are the uploaded files for us. Thank you very much. If you have reports of weather, let me know on hutchesweather.com. If storms approach your area, there is a tornado watch in effect for much of the region. That is in effect until 8 o'clock tonight for these areas of the Devil's Lake Basin, for the James River Valley, for parts of the Cheyenne River Valley through Valley City. You are in a tornado watch. A tornado watch is in effect until 9 o'clock tonight and 8 o'clock Mountain Time. And that's what's going on for right now. These storms, the most active of which are approaching the northern reaches of this, but we still have some spin and shear in the area. We'll keep our eyes on it. Some Nebraska thunderstorms with the thunderstorm watch there. Gusty winds and hail, the main threat. I'll keep you posted. You're watching Hutch's Weather. Thanks so very much. Until next time, stay tuned, stay informed, stay safe, and click the follow button on my Facebook page and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you so much.